Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Medina. So glad that you're with us this morning, whether you're here in the sanctuary or home, watching on video. It's just a pleasure to be with you. We're in Ozona, Florida, and it's warm, to say the least, but we're having a great time. And Charlotte and I really appreciate the opportunity to get away and reflect on all of the wonderful times and all the beautiful people at Unity of Medina. You're really in our hearts this morning and in our prayers. As far as some sad news, I'm sure most of you know that one of our founding members, Virgil Williams, made his transition this week. And I spoke with Nancy, and just a beautiful lady and a beautiful family, and our love and our hearts go out to them this week. So if you would, keep them in prayer as we move through this service. So excited this morning to welcome Reverend Karen Shepherd. Welcome her back to Unity of Medina. She's going to be sharing with us about interconnectedness. I really like this topic, about how we're all interconnected, and we really are. And she's going to go into some detail and use some unity principles to explain it. So I'm really glad you're with us this morning. Just sit back, relax, open our hearts and our minds this morning to spiritual growth, spiritual transformation. And if you would, join me now in a moment of prayer. Sweet Spirit, thank you. Thank you that we can connect over the miles, that we can connect in our heart and be as one. And we bless this service now. We bless Reverend Karen. We bless the Williams family for all they've done for Unity of Medina. Bless Nancy Williams. We bless each and every member of our congregation. We ask for your guidance and strength as we move through this difficult time in our history. We ask for your strength and for your protection and your love and your light. And we're so grateful. And so it is. Amen. Thank you again for being with us. And God bless you. Angie, what do you have for us this morning?
Actually, Cheryl has something for you this morning. Angie and I have gotten a chance to know each other a bit better, and she found out that I have Cherokee ancestry. And you know, we're kind of coming upon a season of Thanksgiving. And my ancestors have a little different take on it. I'm not Navajo, and she's doing a beautiful song, Spirit of the Wind, which is a Navajo spiritual. My grandmother was Cherokee. We lived in the Deep South. She lost her voice. I don't mean her speaking voice. I mean the voice of power that she had within her. And as I grew older, I did not really understand my ancestry. And as I learned history, I found out that my grandmother's ancestor, after the Civil War, declared himself black so that he could keep his land and not have to go to reservation. And so today, I want to celebrate our ancestors and some of the people that we've lost. I'm wearing, some of you who know me, my dear uncle passed away last year, and I've been dealing with grieving and going through his things. His spirituality was Zen, Native American, and Southern Baptist, which is kind of me too. These are his genes. This is the blouse, my mother's favorite blouse. She's roaming in the land of dementia right now in Louisiana. We've lost Verge this week. I don't know if you knew Redman. We lost Redman, Kathy's Redman. And we lost our dear Fred Hatch. And so I close my eyes when I dance, and I dance to feel the earth with me and to move with it. I invite you where you are. Also, if you feel like up and dancing, and if you close your eyes, there's no judgment of your movement. And do your social distancing however you're comfortable. And thank you, and now we dance. And I'll tell a little story every Sunday through the month of November about Thanksgiving. And thank you, Angie, for asking me to dance. Spirit of the wind, carry me. Spirit of the wind, carry me on. Spirit of the wind, carry me on to myself. Spirit of the wind, carry me. Spirit of the wind, carry me on. Spirit of the wind, carry me on to myself. Spirit of the ocean, depth of emotion, spirit of the sea, set my soul free. Spirit of the wind, carry me. Spirit of the wind, carry me on. Spirit of the wind, carry me on to myself. Spirit of the storm, help me be reborn. Spirit of the rain, wash away my pain. Spirit of the wind, carry me. Spirit of the wind, carry me on. Spirit of the wind, carry me on to myself. Spirit of the sun, warm light healing me. Spirit of the sky, spread my wings and fly. Spirit of the wind, carry me. Spirit of the wind, carry me on. Spirit of the wind, carry me on to myself. Spirit of the river, blessed forgiver. Spirit of the land, hold me in your hand. Spirit of the wind, carry me. Spirit of the wind, carry me on. Spirit of the wind, carry me on to myself. To myself, to myself, to myself, to myself. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Larissa Kosar, your platform assistant today. I'd like to give a warm Unity welcome to our guests this morning and to Reverend Karen Shepherd. We're so happy that you're with us. Just one announcement today. Be sure to visit our new Little Lending Library. It's situated in the gathering area. You can borrow a book or leave a book. Educating ourselves is an invaluable practice to help create a better world. Unity of Medina is committed to diversity, equality, and inclusion. Today's daily word is healing. Our affirmation for today is, I embrace the healing flow of divine life. Can we say that together? I embrace the healing flow of divine life. If my body experiences any kind of health challenge, I turn within to release all fear and all concern as I affirm that illness is not part of my true identity. I remember that wholeness is my birthright as a spiritual being. I surrender any anxiety as I fill my consciousness with healing thoughts. My mind's eye sees each cell of my body aglow with the energy of divine life. In prayer, I express appreciation for all of my body's marvelous functions. I commit to taking time to bless my body with rest, exercise, and good nutrition. I speak affirming words of truth to encourage my body's healing response. I give thanks for the healing that I know is already on its way to me. I am grateful to receive healing and know wholeness. Today's gospel passage is taken from John 10:10. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. And now Angie will prepare us for meditation.
Hi there. Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to make a quick announcement that there will be a celebration of life and memorial for, Virgil Williams on Tuesday, November 17th, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. in Building B on our campus here at Williams on the Lake. And there will be a notice sent out in a newsletter as well. In lieu of flowers, there will be donations accepted here for Unity of Medina. Thank you. Please continue.
I come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear as I hang out there, no other has ever known. I come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear as I hang out there, no other has ever known. No other has ever known.
Let us become still and quiet. And if you like, close your eyes. In these turbulent and somewhat contentious times in which we find ourselves, let us imagine ourselves coming together as weave together, as these recent events threaten to tear us apart. In the song Weave, it says that we are many textures and colors, each one different from the other. Let us use our power of imagination to see ourselves entwined with one another in one great tapestry instead of being separate unto ourselves. In the book See No Stranger, Valerie Carr asks us to reimagine. She asks us to reimagine the world as we would like to see it, instead of resisting the status quo. Reimagine the world built on the core values of justice, equity, and revolutionary love. The power that we focus on for this month is release. You may also hear it called elimination or renunciation. It's very relevant today because we need to exercise our faculty of divine release. Divine release is our ability to forgive and release others. Divine release is our ability to forgive ourselves. And a denial associated with that is nothing unwanted needs to remain in my consciousness and life experience. And we affirm, I am now filled with wholeness, light, and a sense of well-being. So let's consider using our power of release, which is the power for November, Disciple Thaddeus, the organs of elimination. In doing so, we have to release ideas that tend to divide and separate us. In this way, we may genuinely connect, as suggested by the theme for November. So let's take a moment or two to let these ideas sink into consciousness as we sojourn in the quiet. As we come back into this time, this place, this space, let us remember that we can go back anytime we choose. That is the beauty of our sojourn in the quiet. And for this, we give grateful thanks. And so it is. So coming back into this space, let's gently release the quiet and open our eyes slowly and come back into this space. And so it is, and so it shall be. Amen.
Weave us together. Weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together. Weave us together, together in love. We are many textures, we are many colors, each one different from the other. But we are entwined with one another in one great tapestry. Weave us together. Weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together. Weave us together, together in love. We are different instruments playing our own melodies, each one tuning to a different key. But we are all playing in harmony in one great symphony. Weave us together. Weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together. Weave us together, together in love. A moment ago, still we did not know our unity, only diversity. Now the Christ greets me, the Christ in thee, in one great family. Weave us together. Weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together. Weave us together, together in love.
That has always been one of my favorite unity songs. Thank you for your help with that this morning. Okay, our topic for today is we are interconnected, and we all, as in the song, we are interconnected. Sometimes whether we like to think about that or not, but we are. And we have to be in tune with that. Okay, I have a short video here for you. If I could get that up, please. Okay, like rivers flowing from one source, we are all connected. Thank you very much. Our scripture for this morning is, "Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God, and everyone who loves is born of God and knows God." And that is from 1 John 4, verse 7. Throughout this year, I've been speaking on the unity theme for 2020, which is perfect vision, seen through a spiritual lens. Each month has a separate theme, and the theme for the month of November is, "Like rivers flowing from one source, we are all interconnected." And in case that went by too fast for you to catch it, spirit and nature wrapped in flesh, we are one with each other and one with the divine. We celebrate our differences and unique qualities that add beauty to the world. With every heartbeat, we recognize our common humanity. With every breath, we realize our dreams and desires are the same: good for ourselves and our loved ones, good or God for ourselves and our loved ones, a better world for all, one in heart, mind, and spirit. We change the world, creating good for all. We are one. So as I said before, the topic is interconnection. The ideas that I'm going to present here, some of them come from Reverend Tony Stevens Coleman, who is minister of Unity Lincoln in Unity, Nebraska, and some of them are from yours truly. So they're intermixed in there. Okay. So she had several main points in her exposition. Through love, the first one is, through love, we move from a surface level life to a deeper state of harmony. The Native American Hopi have an ancient saying, and it's fitting that you would bring up the Native American culture. All dreams spin out from the same web. Chief Seattle was a Suquamish, I'm hoping I'm saying this correctly. If there's anyone here who knows the correct pronunciation, I apologize. Suquamish and Duwamish chief. And these were Native American tribes in the Northwest, and thus the name Seattle. And I'm told that the city of Seattle takes its name from this chief. He was a leading figure among his people, and he pursued a path of accommodation to the settlers, forming personal relationships. One person that he formed a personal relationship was, and I had never heard this before, a Doc Maynard. Okay, he is credited, Chief Seattle is credited with saying, "Man did not weave the web of life. He is merely a strand in it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself." In other words, we cannot hurt someone else without hurting ourselves. And that's pretty deep when you think about it. And it calls you to think, well, what am I going to do and how will it affect me? Because it will come back. This is the true nature of interconnectedness. It goes deeper than the idea of being connected. Connected means joined, linked, or related. In one of my late night sojourns, I heard Carlton Pearson say that our brains are wired for connection, but trauma rewires them for protection. Trauma is the source of wounds. Healthy relationships are difficult for wounded people. It is a surface phenomenon. Interconnected means there are internal connections like the strands of a web or the threads of a tapestry. And right now I would say our tapestry is a little frayed, but we're going to put it back together, right? What is interconnected does not hold together without its other parts. It is interdependent for its very existence. Being interconnected adds the elements of strength and flexibility that are necessary for existence and endurance. Okay, another idea that she sets forth is substance. We all know what substance is from our basic unity teachings. Substance is the divine idea of the underlying reality of all things. I think it was Charles Fillmore who called it gold dust. We can't see it, we can't feel it, but it's there, and it's what we shape our outer world with. Okay, you've heard it said that if you imagine something, anything that is manifest out here first was in mind. So that what stands under the universe is interconnected. We say, God is all in all. God is the wholeness. God is one. Understanding the idea of such oneness is not easy to do. It's customary for us humans to live life at the surface. We live on the earth, not as an integral part of the earth. We act upon things. We interact with others, not as interconnected beings, but as contact points. So this is the surface level. For most of us, our perception is that we live relatives to others and every other thing. We also often experience God at the surface of our lives. The idea that we turn within to know God requires that we acknowledge the sense of separation outside of ourselves as we live in the world. Okay, another idea set forth is when we immerse ourselves in the flow of love, we experience our interconnectedness with all humans, with the earth, and with all substance, that which underlies everything. So how do we adjust our vision to more clearly see our spiritual relationship? Many of the world's great religions repeat the message, love one another. And it's in the commandment that Jesus left us. Can it be that through love, we are able to experience our lives as interconnected? The revealing word defines love as the pure essence of being that binds together the whole human. So that is the idea of being interconnected. When we love each other, the world, and all of creation, we are able to move to a deeper state where our emotions become woven together and our souls resonate harmoniously. The universe resonates with a shared harmony, and we, as unique threads, are able to unite in the tapestry of the universe. Love moves us into our perfect state, creating a harmonious tuning with others. Another idea presented is that seeing ourselves as one with the one. We move to the realization that we are indeed one with the one. Our awareness opens us to a deeper understanding of who we are as spiritual beings having an earthly experience. I bet you've heard that one a number of times too. Divine love spiritually personifies us as individuals. Each unique individual is a strand in the web, interconnected and inseparable, created from the substance of spirit. When we see ourselves as interwoven strands in the expansive pattern of the life tapestry, we see our relationship with God through a spiritual lens. So it's time for us to repair our tapestry. It's much needed. We can experience God as the substance and the spaces between the substance, the source of our being and our being itself. So some questions on interconnectedness to consider. How can we broaden our perception of God by using our spiritual lens? Can I include everything, all of creation? That's a difficult one, but it can be done. Can I perceive love as what binds everything together? How can I transform every thought I have into a loving thought? Still working on it. Can I see myself as part of the all in all? Still working on that one too. So we are interconnected. We are a part of the universe. The universe is a part of us. So let's concede and consider that we cannot hurt one another without hurting ourselves. So thank you for allowing me to express this morning. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you. So if you have come prepared to give this morning, place your offering between your hands. And let's say our blessing prayer. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And we are grateful.
Peace song. Okay. You guys want to gather for the peace song? peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as Creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well and will be well.